Welcome to Football Focus, the channel with the most up-to-date news stories. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and click the bell. Now sit back, make some tea, and we'll get started. UEFA disqualified two drunken Polish referees who stole a road sign. The Control and Disciplinary Committee of the Union of European Football Associations, UEFA, has disqualified Polish referees Bartosz Frankowski and Tomasz Musiał, who stole a road sign while intoxicated, BBC reports, for violation of the basic rules of decent behavior, as well as for discrediting the sport and UEFA. Both referees are suspended from refereeing matches under the auspices of the organization until June 2025. Recall, drunken referees with a stolen sign were detained by the police. They were supposed to work at the match between Dynamo Kyiv and Rangers, but they were suspended from refereeing. Later, it became known that the Polish Football Union, PZPN, disqualified them for 90 days. Barcelona are in talks with Pedri over a contract extension. Barcelona is in negotiations to extend the contract with 21-year-old midfielder Pedri. This is reported by journalist Fabrizio Romano on social network X. According to the source, both sides are aiming to prolong the labor agreement. The Catalan club see Pedri as a key part of their project. Pedri's current contract runs until the summer of 2026. In the current season, the midfielder took part in 13 matches in all tournaments, in which he marked 3 goals and 2 assists. According to information presented on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is 80 million euros. Bayern Munich are showing interest in Marcus Rashford. Bayern shows interest in 26-year-old extreme striker Manchester United Marcus Rashford. About it reports Team Talk. According to the source, along with the Munich club, PSG and Marseille also show interest in the English player. This season, the 26-year-old striker took part in 13 matches in all tournaments, in which he marked 4 goals and 3 assists. The player's current labor agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2028. According to the information presented on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is 60 million euros. Rafinha has stated that he has repeatedly thought about leaving Barcelona. Barcelona winger Rafinha has revealed that he has thought about leaving the Catalan club. There were several moments like that. The first 6 months at the club, the period from the summer to the World Cup, it wasn't the best start, so the thought of leaving the team crossed my mind. Then there was a lot of self-doubt. I have a nasty habit of criticizing myself a lot, and because of that pressure, I thought about leaving. Of course, after the World Cup, the situation changed dramatically. I showed good results in the next 6 months. As for last season, after the injuries, and also at the end of the championship, when I read a lot of news that the club wanted to sell me, that the fans were demanding my departure from Barcelona, I again thought about a transfer, about going somewhere where there is no pressure. But there must be a little pressure. I've always dreamed of playing for big clubs in important national team matches, and without pressure, these dreams won't come true. They go side by side with it. So thank goodness I didn't let those thoughts consume me in those moments. I just focused on working hard and adapting to new roles. Quotes Rafinha ESPN. Recall, in the last match between Barcelona and Bayern Munich in the Champions League, 4-1, Rafinha celebrated a hat-trick. He led the team to the match with the captain's armband. In the current season, the Brazilian has 9 goals and 6 assists in 13 matches for the club in all competitions. PSG are prepared to breach a court order and refuse to pay 55 million euros to Kylian Mbappe. France's PSG are refusing to pay Real Madrid forward Kylian Mbappe 55 million euros despite a court ruling, RMC Sport reports. On 25th October, the Joint Appeals Committee of the Professional Football League, LFP, ruled on the financial dispute between Kylian and PSG in favor of the player. Despite this, the French club have made it clear that Mbappe will not pay 55 million euros. Mbappe has made clear and repeated public and private commitments, which the club simply asks him to honor in light of the unprecedented benefits he has enjoyed with us during his 7 years in Paris. The club hopes that these commitments will be respected, but if the player chooses to continue this dispute, the club will be forced to refer the matter to the competent courts and recognize the damage it has suffered and continues to suffer due to the incomprehensible position of its former player. a PSG spokesman was quoted as saying by the source. Kylian joined Real Madrid on the 1st of June 2024 as a free agent. This season, Mbappe has scored 8 goals and given 2 assists in 13 matches. Real Madrid could strengthen the squad with defender Al Nasr this coming summer. Real Madrid are interested in 30-year-old Al Nasr center-back Aymeric Laporte. This is reported by AS. According to the source, the Royal Club believes that Laporte would strengthen its squad. Also, the defender has Spanish citizenship, so he will not take the place of a player without a European Union passport in the team's bid. In addition, Laporte himself is interested in leaving Saudi Arabia. In the current season, the defender took part in 11 matches in all tournaments, in which he marked 2 goals. The player's current labor agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2026. According to information provided on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is 20 million euros. Manchester United have stepped up their interest in Alphonso Davies. Manchester United's interest in Bayern Munich's 23-year-old left-back Alphonso Davies is becoming more and more concrete. This is reported by journalist Florian Plettenberg on social network X. According to the source, the Red Devils have already unofficially contacted the Canadian player's camp in recent months. Davies is not in talks to extend his contract with the Munich club, which expires on June 30th, 2025, and could leave the club as a free agent this coming summer. This season, the defender took part in 10 matches in all competitions, in which he marked 1 goal and 1 assist. According to the information presented on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is 50 million euros. Arsenal and Chelsea are showing interest in the 17-year-old talent from Sporting. Arsenal, Chelsea, as well as a number of other European grandees are showing interest in 17-year-old Sporting's extreme striker Giovanni Kenda. This is reported by Caught Offside. According to the source, scouts of these clubs have already watched Kenda's game and were extremely pleased with his skill level. It is emphasized that the contract of the 17-year-old footballer stipulates the amount of 100 million euros. This season, Kenda took part in 13 matches in all tournaments, in which he scored 1 goal and 1 assist. The player's current labor agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2027. According to information provided on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is 15 million euros. Barcelona defeated Real with a score of 4-0 in the match of the 11th round of La Liga, the match of the 11th round of the Spanish Primera, in which met Real Madrid and Barcelona. The teams played at the stadium Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. Jose Sanchez Martinez acted as the chief referee of the meeting. The starting whistle sounded at 2200 hours Moscow time. The guests won a resounding victory with a score of 4-0. In the 54th minute, Barcelona forward Robert Lewandowski put his team ahead. In the 56th minute, Lewandowski scored a double and doubled Barcelona's lead. In the 78th minute of the match, the visitors' winger Lamine Yamal sent the 3rd goal to Real Madrid. In the 84th minute, Rafinha scored the 4th goal of the Catalans. After 11 matches played in the Spanish Primera, Madrid club scored 24 points and is in 2nd place in the standings. Barcelona earned 30 points and is located on the 1st line. That's all for today. Share your impressions in the comments. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell to not miss new episodes. Thanks for being with us, and see you soon.